Here's a wee story I heard this morning. I just thought it was absolutely great, told by a billionaire. So imagine that you're playing a game with $100 and you've got to share it with the person beside you. And if they don't agree with what you're sharing, then you both get nothing. So you need this $100. You need it so much. And you're being asked to now give it away. I mean, look what this $100 would pay for you. Look what it would be able to do. You could pay a bill off. Oh my goodness. And so the person beside you, you think, well, they look like they don't need anything, so I'll give them $1. And of course, they don't agree. And then you both get nothing. Evidence shows us that, unless you give a 50-50 split, people aren't going to accept it, which seems a bit silly. So even if you offered them $40 and they would go, why are you doing that? Why wouldn't you give me 50? And then you both argue and then you both get nothing. Wow. Funny that. And you think, well, that's, maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I mean, that's just a silly game, Sheena, but where are you doing that in your life? Where are you doing it in your life? It certainly made me think, stopped me in my tracks and go, where do I do that? Because you see, the pendulum swings. So imagine I'm pushing a swing and I push lack out because I push want out. Well, what can come back to me? Funny that, only want. So let's have a look at the other part of the story. Imagine then that everybody's watching you. And you then offer $70 to the person beside you. I mean, in my mind, I went, oh, I'd love to just give them 100 and go, wow. But imagine you give them 70 and they said, well, it's not really fair on you, but yeah, I'll take the 70. Now imagine everybody's watching that game. And we're all taking turns to play the game. Who do you think people are going to want to play with next? They're going to want to play with you, aren't they? Because they go, my goodness, that person gives $70 away. They're going to want to play with you. And people come out of the woodwork wanting to play with you because you were just so generous. So you see, imagine that on the swing. Imagine you just go, here you go, $70. Ooh, $70. Ooh, $70. Ooh, $70. Don't you see? So here comes with investing in yourself. You see, we're so tightly stuck. I mean, we're taught being selfish isn't good, but also being selfish is good. What does that mean? Well, you see, we do have to look after ourselves. And we've got to grow in ourselves and we've got to be happy in ourselves, because otherwise, if I'm only like 20% out of 100%, then if I'm only given 100% of my 20%, it's still only 20%. So that's not good. So I've got to look after me that way. I've got to look after my feelings. I've got to feel so good. But when it comes to the physical plane, trying to get, like, just look at this vision here, like, get. If I was to try to get from me, what do you see? You see me pulling things away from you. That's what the universe is. So when you try to protect everything, look what happens. Your body's all, well, nothing can get in. I mean, nothing's going out. But you've only got so many resources to do that. When you give more, look, see, I'm receiving as I'm giving. It is the most wonderful feeling ever. But why don't you give to yourself as well? And you say, well, I'm trying to, Sheena, I'm trying. Let's have a look at the price of thinking into results. Okay. So you've told me that you want to earn your annual salary monthly. Okay. So what's that? If you're on 40,000, then you want 40,000 a month. Okay. Great. Great. But you won't give yourself 6,000. Trying to figure this out. Just trying to figure this out. You won't give yourself 6,000 invested in you, but you want the universe to give you 40,000. Do you get it? I mean, can you imagine the swing now? Good morning, Ash. Lovely to see you. I'm just trying to figure this out. Help me here. Like, I'm going to push out lack and protection and fear on my swing. And so what do you think is coming back from the universe? Can you see this? I mean, help me if I'm wrong here. But the pendulum is always swinging. Always swinging. There is a way to bring it to rest before you can push it the other way. It's always swinging. So you push out. I don't want to give myself 6,000. So the universe comes back with, I'm not giving you 6,000. Do you get it? Where do you do that in your life? Not just with this program, but where do you do that with everything else in your life? Instead of seeing the value that you're getting, but I guess you can't see the value, so that's where the faith is, isn't it? But just think of this work vibrationally. Now, what if I just pushed out? There you go, 6,000. But here's the thing. The reason you don't see it, first of all, is because, well, first of all, when you make a decision on the other side, like I can see this explosion here with you, yeah? And the ones who make the decision, they've not got possibility. They're scared, but we've now got possibility. And for those who stay on this side, we're just scared. Which side do you want to be on? With anything in your life, what side do you want to be on? I promise, when the decision is made to walk forward, that's when the freedom starts. That's when the next door opens, and the next door, and the next door, and the next door. But if we don't open the first door, and here's the wonderful thing about the universe, and I noticed it this morning, when you notice it with small things, then that's when you see the big things, because there is no big or small, it's all the same. But I had a thought about something last night, and I thought, oh, that hasn't happened for a while. Oh, I would like that. I'd like that to happen. And then you see what happens is the universe then presents you with a situation. It presents you with a circumstance, and it opens the door, and you step in, or you don't. Every single time. Every single time. I remember who I am. I remember to ask, believe, receive, and let it go. And then the door opens, and I recognize it now. I see what the universe has presented me, and I go, oh, I asked for this. And I step in. Because you see, if I don't, then the door closes. And it's gone. So you learn to recognize those opportunities. And I get it. I get it. I know that you're scared. And it is scary. Let me tell you. Been so scared so many times. Crying. Unsure. The whole lot. And that's why I'm here. That's why Bob Proctor has us here. So we can go, come on. Let me lead you. Let me show you. When you do the work, you will get the results. I've seen it so many times. Hundreds of people, thousands of people. I've seen the results. I've seen the evidence. It just takes one next step. Live in fear or live in possibility. What do you want? Book that call. Offer closes today. I get it. You're scared. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here to catch you on the other side. Till you start to see yourself and your greatness. You know it's bursting to get through you, don't you? It is absolutely bursting to get through. Bursting to get through. I feel it when I'm on the calls with you. I feel it throughout all my lives when I'm talking. Just one decision. Have a blessed, gorgeous, wonderful day.